Skarloey used to pull lots of passengers. The railway was a popular destination. He could stop wherever was needed and was more than happy to wait for a late passenger or two. They would go very gently over the viaduct and wait patiently at the crossing gates. Skarloey loved the passengers, and the passengers loved him. Skarloey doesn't pull as many trains now. Peter Sam and Sir Handel usually did the work instead. They are more modern, of course, and didn't have as many accidents. With Peter Sam's special funnel and Sir Handel's steamroller wheels, Skarloey wondered if he would ever pull a train again. "You're a delicate engine," Nancy soothed. She was a guard's daughter who often looked after him. "I don't feel delicate," he replied with a scowl. "They've taken me to the works, refit every part of me, cleaned me inside out, but I feel like I've been forgotten again." "I'm sure they're just waiting for the right occasion, Skarloey. I think you're special in any case." He smiled at that. Sir Handel was less polite. "It's the way things were headed, my dear engine," he said wistfully. "They'll bring you out now and again, but Peter Sam and I are here for the real work. I've done wonders for this little line, you know. Everything runs to time. We're a proper establishment." Peter Sam tittered. "Don't be so pompous, Sir Handel." "Pompous? Never mind pompous. I'm punctual. A punctual engine for a functional railway." "Quite right, Sir Handel." The thin controller had arrived. "You have all worked very well as of late, and I've decided that we can add a few more services to the timetable. Namely, we are going to put on a vintage train." Sir Handel pouted. "Those carriages are vintage, sir, no matter how you put it." The thin controller gave him a stern look before continuing. "It'll be a special service, and I think Skarloey should pull it. Would you like that, Skarloey?" "Oh, yes, please, sir." Sir Handel sulked as the manager walked away. "You're welcome to that claptrap." But Skarloey didn't care. That night he went happily to sleep. "Rotten luck, Skarloey," said a workman as he broke the news. "Something's not working, and after all that fiddling about at the works too." The thin controller was stressed. "I haven't the time for this. The train's due out in half an hour." "Very well, Peter Sam must pull it." Skarloey was heartbroken, and Peter Sam could see it. "I'll go very gently," he reassured, "and I'll be sure to give the passengers your best." That made things a little better. Peter Sam did well. Though he knew them not, he always smiled for the passengers and talked of Skarloey. He worked so well that the thin controller had him always pull the train. But one day, Peter Sam became ill. "Oh, I'm afraid I'm all puttered out," he wheezed. A grunt came from across the shed. "Oh dear, Peter Sam, first Skarloey and now you. What a state this line is in. I'll have to pick up the pieces, no doubt." "Quite right," said the thin controller. "We're now stretched rather thin, and the vintage train must be pulled." Skarloey had been mended again and was excited to volunteer. "Please, sir, Sir Handel groaned dramatically. "Oh, there comes a time in every engine's life whereupon they must shed their dignity and save their railway. And I accept that today, against my reservations, such a responsibility falls to me. Yes, I'll pull it." The yard was quiet next morning. Nancy decided to polish Skarloey again to cheer him up, though his spirits remained low. One can only polish an engine so much, so eventually she found herself busy with other things, and the old engine was left alone. It was just then that the workman arrived, red-faced and frantic. Soon the thin controller was out of his office too, and the pair were exchanging animated gestures. Sir Handel had had an accident. The thin controller scanned the yards. "Oh dear, there's Rusty and Duncan up at the quarry, Rheneas at the works, Peter Sam in the shed, so he can't be of any help, and then there's me," said Skarloey with a warm smile. "I would like to go and help Sir Handel out." The thin controller broke into a wide beam. "Oh, Skarloey, do you think you could?" The crossing was in a sorry state. Pieces of shattered gate littered the line and Sir Handel's buffer beam, and prevented the train going any further. Sir Handel forgot to whistle for the gates to be opened, you see. Then again, he forgot to stop in the first place. The crossing lady had scolded Sir Handel severely, and he smartly opted to keep quiet. Nancy had come along with Skarloey. She helped her father to usher the spooked passengers back in the carriages, so that the little old engine could take them home. They got back in good time, and the thin controller was relieved to hear few complaints. Skarloey had brought them so gently that they had forgotten their grievances. "I feel rather humbled by all this," Sir Handel sniffed. "That's good," mused the thin controller. "We shall run a free service tomorrow as an apology." He turned to the passengers. "You are all invited, and Sir Handel shall pull it." "It's all right," laughed one passenger. "We don't want Sir Handel. He might go wrong again." They wanted someone else, of course. Skarloey was fired up next morning, and he simmered gaily as the passengers climbed in. They had a lovely journey. "I don't know how he does it," gawked Sir Handel at the top station. Peter Sam was quick to reply. "My driver says he's synonymous. Anyone who knows the line knows him." "Quite right too," put in Nancy from nearby. "No one knows the passengers quite like Skarloey does. Have you enjoyed yourself, Skarloey?" "It was just like the old days, Nancy. Hard work, of course, but just right when all's said and done." "Back to the sheds for a rest now then," ventured Peter Sam with a chuckle, and Skarloey had to laugh. There was the journey home first.